I don't think I've ever met a dog that enjoys the drying process. Well, as I was drying, I was realizing that, you know, I have to start thinking of planning out my days better. So this is all new to me. I started YouTube about a year ago, and I find myself editing videos twice a week, sometimes 3 times. It depends on, you know, if I finish the whole video and like if I need to spill on to the next day and keep filming, editing the next day. Okay, so I've been realizing that it's kind of taking a toll on me, all the editing and whatnot. You know, and the reason why I edit, I want you guys to learn well and to not be bored with what I'm doing. And you know, day after day, my videos, they're going to be very similar, right? So I'm teaching what I teach as I groom. You know, so maybe some of you are like, okay, I've seen this before, but some people haven't seen it. So my thing is right now is I need a little more rest. After grooming 4 dogs a day, which for some, maybe some groom 10, I don't know how they do it, but I mean, I do the whole wash and everything, so maybe they have bathers, but some of you have bathers. 4 dogs a day, that means I'm up at 8 a.m., okay, and then after that, I start work at 10, I finish around 6, sometimes 6:30, I have my supper, then after that, edit. Not every single day, but edit. You know, there are other things that need to get done in the day also, like your wash, folding your clothes, you know, taking care of phone calls, family. Anyhow, so what I'm trying to say is I'm thinking of doing a lot less editing, maybe uploading just a full-on video with 0 edits, and I'll put timestamps. I think I'll do that. No, guys, there's a knot here. When we get into a knot in this area, dogs usually don't like to be brushed there, so try to cut through the knot or carefully find it and you can brush through it, but as long as the dog's gonna let you. If the dog's really iffy about it, I'd say just cut. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put timestamps for you guys to enjoy, and I'll have a little more me time. Me time is so important. It is something that I think most of us don't do. We don't take enough time for ourselves. No, you're being annoyed with me here. Can that come out with the shaver? See how they don't like that? So he's telling me, he's showing me that he's not enjoying this. So I'm gonna try to see what I can do. It's not under his arm. Hang on, guys. It's right here, right there. So I'm just gonna hold it like that. I'm pinching it. Toss your head, honey. Pinching it, holding behind the knot, and then I'm just gonna work the knot in front of my finger. Blue is such an awesome pup. He's so good to groom. So yeah, timestamps, guys, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move on here. This is another area where they end up getting a whole bunch of little knots around their lips, the bottom lip there, sometimes the top lip also. You'll get some knotting in there, so you gotta be really careful. Hold the knot, brush it out. If the dog doesn't want and the knot won't come out after a few brushes, then just go in and snip that away. It won't show anyway, it's down in the corners of their mouths here. So see here, they get food and stuff stuck there, and then it causes knots. And you know, we wash them the best we can, but there's always something there. Ooh, you got some dirty teeth there. What's going on up there, huh? You know, you may find me repeating. If you watch a lot of my videos, you'll hear me repeating stuff, but that's only normal. I don't know who's watching. I don't know who saw what video. So of course, if you're on this channel, there will be repeating. And I'm going to repeat here for those who have not heard me mention this before. Same thing for knots in the ears. Dogs don't like their ears pulled on. So I tend to use either a brush after a few strokes. If it doesn't come out by holding it, I'll come in with a pair of scissors. These are, you know, the best, you know, with the teeth thinners, because it doesn't show. Really doesn't, it doesn't create that mark, that line. So I really like to use that. I'm just looking at this mat here, you know, again, this is where patience comes in. You know, these little things. The dog might want to pull. If you're not rested up, not sleeping enough, you know, you got to pay attention to your body. If you're not paying attention to your reactions, how am I reacting? How am I reacting? How am I talking and replying to people? You got to stop yourself and think, you know what? Doesn't sound like me. I've been acting differently. I've been a little more nervous or jumpy, or pay attention to your body. Your grooming is not only about, you know, brushing a dog and giving him a haircut. It's everything about you, how you approach the groom. And you need to be healthy, mentally healthy, you know, clear in your head. And when you get up in the morning and you're not happy to go to work, you know, it's like, oh no, not another day. You can't. That's a sign that there's something, you know, something deeper going on. Is it really because it's the job you don't like? I mean, whether it's grooming or whatever, whatnot. Is it the job, or is it just your life? Is it the way you look at things? You know, is it the way you see life? Are you focused on the negative all the time? Or so I'm gonna have to skim through this groom because I've been talking a lot here. I'm gonna do a lot of fast forwards for you guys. Now, shaving underneath the arms is a really important part of the groom because they usually knot up under there and you don't want to be combing or brushing that, okay? So I'm just coming in with my comb to see if there's any knots left. You don't want to brush under there. That's painful. Moving on. I think it's important to open up and talk about these things, these matters, you know? Rest is just something that the world has not been doing for a long time, I find. We've been working. Life is about getting up, going to work, coming back home, eat, feed the kids, get them bathed, whatever, cleaned, and maybe a quick an hour TV and then doze off. And up the next day, and that's what it's about. It's about getting up, doing your work, going to bed. Getting up, doing your work, going to bed. Weekend comes along, and you go and you do some of your spending because you need to get some food, you need to get, you know, stuff around the house, and it's just a cycle, right? Right now, as my whole thing today, what I'm talking to you guys about is about lacking rest and how it's important to rest. And how it's important to pay attention to how you're feeling, to assess, to look at how you're feeling. My message to you today is about that. It's about pay attention to how you are feeling. We've stopped paying attention to our bodies, to our minds, to our needs. We are constantly bombarded with the needs of getting stuff done. You know, well, that's how it is on my end. Maybe I'm just like that. I don't know. But the needs, your needs, you know, your needs, your me time. That's what I don't have right now. I don't have any me time. And since I started the YouTube channel, that's what I'm struggling with, my me time. And that's why I'm letting you guys know today that my edits are going to be different. Well, I'm going to try. If I, you know, I'm hard-headed, guys. I am one to push hard and to work hard for what I'm, sorry about that, for what I want in life. But sometimes I push too hard. So as I'm saying, I'm just going to try to do something different. But I'm just going to try to do as minimal editing. And the editing is just to make things look nice, you know, just for everything to flow better, you know, so that there's not so many ums and any areas where I'm just not doing anything interesting, or, you know, I'm not going to have you guys watching me blow dry the dog for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. So, yeah, editing will be a little different, I guess. And just letting you guys know, for those who don't know, I'm live every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Eastern Time. It might not be the same time for you, so check out your time zone. 10 a.m. and I upload every Monday and Friday. And I want to keep being able to do that, to upload for you guys. You know, I'm here to stay. I'm here to help. I'm here for any questions. This is more than a pleasure for me to be giving you guys help. Okay? And to answer you guys as honestly as I can with the, you know, I've been doing this for 14 years now, since 2010, so I do have information that I can give you, so you can trust that I will help you the best I can. So I'm going to move on, guys, just a bit. I'm just going to move this on over. I'm thinking, guys, I'm thinking of memberships. Is that something that you guys would be interested in if I would create, you know, I don't know how it works, but, you know, the memberships thing? I'm thinking of that, and to share a little more about myself and my music, because I'm a musician, I'm a singer-songwriter, drummer, groomer, and I'm actually a photographer also, but I haven't been doing photography in a while. But I mean, I'm not an iPhone photographer. I mean, I'm a photographer. I've studied photography, like with DSLR cameras and whatnot. So I've studied photography for women, actually, and I don't mean anything too osé. I'm just saying celebrating women. What I would do is a client would hire me, a woman would hire me for her day of photography, and what I would do is she would have the full-on experience with champagne, and you know, she'd have the makeup artist and just everything, and just make everything all fun and girly. That's what I did. And then we'd do the photo session, celebrating the woman, of, you know, because we often forget about ourselves as women, and, you know, we raise our kids and we forget that we are beautiful. We are women, you know, and men are men, and men are beautiful too. I'm just saying that's what I did. And I had to kind of slow down on that because I had more music going on, and we had a lot of shows. We were playing a lot. And when I say we, I mean my husband and I, because we've been playing together for approximately 30 years, 26, 27 years. So, yeah. So I'm going to move on, and I am going to just scissor up his legs. His mom will be here soon. So I'm going to scissor this up, set this up on fast forward for you guys. And yeah, you'll be able to hear my little scissors here working. I have my mic on, so try to get close to my scissors so you can hear it. So, lack of sleep really does cause impatience. And impatience when you're grooming is not something you can afford to have. Sleep deprivation is horrible. And sometimes we don't even realize that we are sleep deprived. We need to look at how we are going through life, what our habits are. Two things, I think. This is what I'm thinking, because sleep deprivation, and as I was mentioning, the lack of time for yourself. It leaves you feeling empty when you don't have time for yourself. It leaves you feeling like, for me, it actually made me feel like my self-worth was going down. I'm the type of person that likes to be there for everyone, except for myself. I didn't create this YouTube to try to show everyone that I'm the best groomer in the world and whatnot. No, that's not what this is about. This is just about me sharing knowledge that I have, and I will not pretend to be something I am not. I know I have experience, I know what I'm talking about, and I know that I have stuff to learn still. I watch other groomers, I watch other videos also, and I'm always learning something new. And you don't only learn, about the grooming, you also learn, you learn all kinds of stuff out there. So I'm not here to say that I'm the best and all my things are, what I say is the best, and this is just how I do things. And today, I guess I just wanted to talk about my lack of sleep and lack of time for myself. My videos are always about showing you guys how I get stuff done. But from time to time, I think I like to chit-chat and just talk. Oh, really? Do you need to talk too? I think he needs to talk. We're almost done. See? We're an hour and 20 minutes into the groom. Well, not for you guys, because I've cut some parts out so that it's not so long. Look, these don't cut. I need to get those sharpened. I dropped my scissors and I need to get them sharpened. So I just like to hang out with you guys. And if there's anyone out there that has anything to say about the topic, please feel free to jump in. We can get a conversation going maybe.
Hey there, pet parents and grooming gurus. If you enjoyed my tail-wagging transformations and want more tips to keep your furry friends looking fabulous, just hit that subscribe button. Remember, every click helps spread the love and lathers of grooming joy. Subscribe now and let's embark on this fluffy journey together.